today's game?
A little better feeling today, right? And I'm proud of these guys. It's not easy to get ready, and especially like an evening game on a Friday and then right to an afternoon game on Sunday. I mean, and the loss was kind of a stinging loss. So the challenge yesterday was to, learn from that loss the other night and come back and respond. I thought our guys did a good job. Got a little something from everybody. It was one of those quote-unquote team wins. If you'd have said to me this morning that Adam Savion and Darren Payne will play such a big part in this, I would have probably thought that wasn't likely. But I'm so proud of them for being ready and doing such a great job. I just said to the team in there, I wouldn't be surprised if those two guys were the ones coming in here. So I don't know why you're here.
Next question. Coach, you said before the game everything needed to change defensively from Friday. Were you happy with the defensive performance?
Yeah, we really were. And I thought you wouldn't be able to tell this, but that little number 23 for them is like a one-man fast break. And I don't know that he got to the rim even once tonight. And that's a real credit to us. We talked about getting back on defense, building that wall, not letting him have anything to any cracks. We said he's like water. If there's a crack there, he's going to get through it. So. I thought we did a good job there. We kept the game in front of us, which I think is really key. Would have liked to see us rebound a little bit better, but I thought our defense was good.
Talking about defense, first game it was zone. Today was zone. Is that what's in store for the future?
Well, you got to go talk to those guys with the striped shirts. I mean, if they're going to call that many fouls, you don't have a lot of. And hey, listen, they're big timers. Those guys. That's as good a crew as you're going to get. So I think we got to be ready. I think everybody in the country is saying the same thing. There's probably 350 teams saying the same thing. Be ready to play some zone because you're going to get some guys in foul trouble. So.
Just overall, what are your thoughts? Just the psychological aspect of getting a win. Your first win here. This group's first win. What does that do for everybody?
Well, it's great. I mean, it's great. It's a great feeling. It's one we hope to keep repeating for a long time. But as I said to the guys, I said this is why we do this. And, we all agreed in that locker room that if we'd have come forth with the same effort and the same attitude today, that we'd have taken care of business the other night too.
Musa, 2 double-doubles to begin your junior year. What has been different in your game this year and seasons past?
Everything. We have a new staff. We have a whole bunch of new teammates. The offense is different. The defense is different, as you guys saw with the zone and everything. So it's just, and plus another different part of it is it's my 3rd year, so I know what to expect when I'm out there. I know what to do. I know what my job is. I know what I got to do for my team to get better and for my team to win.
Jamal, was there a better sense of confidence for you in Game 2 than Game 1?
Yes. Coaches, we went over what happened in our last game, and practice yesterday we talked about it. We went back to the drawing board, talked about things that we did wrong and things that we need to improve on. So, and all my teammates getting on me, helping me, so that encouraged me to play better.
Coach, what about balance on offense? Four different players in double figures this afternoon. How does that benefit you? What difficulties does that present defenses, knowing that there's different players each and every night that can step up for you?
I mean, it's a great thing, and Steven could do that. I don't know Zeke and Chris didn't get in double figures either, so they could do that too. So I said to the team before the game, I think we're gonna. You always worry about scoring points, but I think we do have a number of people that can find a way to put it in the hole. We said it. If we can defend and rebound, we can find a way to score. So it's nice to have some weapons. So.
Musa, with all these college changes and you down low, banging on bodies, how hard is it for you to start and stop and controlling the fouls? And because there's 52 tonight, so how hard is it hard to mentally get into the game?
I mean, of course it's hard because this is the first year that they started doing with the new situation with the fouls and everything. But before the season started, we had refs come down and speak to us on it. So it's just like a learning experience for everybody because we gotta learn how to defend better in the post, defend better in the perimeter and everything. So I mean, we'll adjust, but as for right now, we're trying to get through it.
Musa, when Coach first got here, one of the first things he said was that he'll be forever grateful for the guys who stayed. What are your thoughts on that, and what made you stay?
I felt like that was amazing coming from him because. To be honest, I didn't know who was going to come until the day he actually came. So when he did come, I was actually excited to play the next season because I wasn't going to go nowhere because I'm going to stay with Hofstra for the rest of my career. So I love that he stood and he wanted to come here because at Niagara he had a great year. He brought over 2 great players that's going to sit out, and he had a great recruiting class. So I'm like, stay here, build on, make sure that Hofstra is going to become a better squad and a better sports game.
Coach, how important was it to win today, going into Louisville Tuesday 1-1 instead of 0-2?
Yeah, it was today. Failure was not an option today. I mean, that's for sure. Because not just this next one Tuesday here, but the one after that is also pretty challenging at Richmond. So, we knew we had to do that. So, it's a good thing really to take care of business here. I think Louisville might be favored Tuesday.
Coach, is that on the sheet a comment about Savion, Sparky? I mean, almost a shot for me, but God.
He did terrific. 24 minutes. Like I said this morning when I woke up.
I mean, it's not on the sheet.
And I said it to him. I said, the things that you can do for us won't show up on this score. I'm getting on him to dive on the floor for loose balls. He did that a couple of times. Just make the right pass. Get us into an offense. Play some good defense. And I thought he did that for us because, with Dion out of the game, it's just we really, we struggled at the point. Did a good job.
So for both players, you probably watched the NCAA championship game last year. What are your thoughts playing Louisville?
This is an opportunity. I look at it as an opportunity to get the team better and to be able to play against a high D1 level team to see where we're at. So.
Did you watch the championship game last?
Yes.
Yeah. What did you think of them when you saw it?
It was good. I mean, they're really good. They're pressed. It's good.
Musa, what did you think?
I feel like it's a great opportunity as well. To touch on what Jamal said, it's for us to go down there into Kentucky to see where we are, where we stand as a team, what we need to do better, and what we can't, what's the bad things that we got to improve on as well. So Louisville is a great team. I watched the game last year, so I understand what we got to do to go up there to play hard and physical because they're a very physical team. But again, when he asked about the fouling situation, we'll see what happens.
Coach, Coach, how do you feel about you've seen the new rules for these last 2 games? How does it change how you coach in games? Because typically I've seen you have guys in with 2 fouls in the first half. Does that change how you
I'll tell you what, it's a great question. I don't know that I have a really good answer. It's kind of a work in progress coming up with an answer for that and a strategy for that. I've always, as you can see, I don't like a guy to get a 3rd foul in the first half, but everybody had 2, so I think we put Jamal back in there to play with 2. So I don't know. That's really a good point. I guess that could change. We'll see.
Joe, have you ever had to face a team like Louisville, a defending national champ or defending Final Four team in Niagara? Is this a new experience for you?
Yeah, no. We played first round of the NCAA tournament one of those years. We played Kansas.
Right.
Yeah.
How about the season after? Ever faced a defending national champ or defending Final Four team?
We played a defending national champs, but we played Kansas that one year. They were every bit as good as And it was the year after they got upset in the first 2 rounds, so they were kind of ready to go that day. One of the guys on the site that day was none other than Mr. Jeff Hathaway was on the site right there. You remember the game?
I remember.
I think they beat us at the buzzer by 40.
Musa, can I ask you the same thing I asked Coach? Just going into the game, what does it mean to you just to have a win under your belt, just psychologically, emotionally?
I mean, it's great. Like Coach said, we understand that on Friday we didn't do what we had to do to win the game as we supposed to, but today winning the game is gonna build our confidence up to go down into Kentucky as well to play the next game. So now we got 1 under the belt. So come on, we got to get 2, we got to get 3, we got to keep it going as a team and a unit.
Good.